Keep warming up, my man.
Yeah.
Keep warming up.
I think too, I remember from our last time we practiced with woods too, and I know my issue is my left hip getting stuck.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been trying to really focus on the woods and make sure I fully twist, so when I come through, I can just,
Okay.
go through.
So we'll see if you sometimes when we do that, right, we start to overdo things.
Yeah.
So we'll see if you're starting to over-rotate a little bit too much, right, and see what we're kind of doing.
Okay.
And that's just human nature, right? We kind of go through things a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Have you been playing at all, Tim?
I've been playing a little bit. Been practicing quite a bit in my little sim. The weather's been getting a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
And my focus for this year has been the wedges. No speed training, no iron work, just working on the wedges, and my scores have just dropped significantly, right? So if I could say anything to anybody, if you want your scores to come down, work on the short game.
Yeah, I work on the short game on the sim. I bought the range pack for the sim.
Yeah.
So like, I have a treatable copperhead,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll just place the ball by the green, and I'll focus as if it was like practice little chips out.
Perfect.
I've been doing that, and every day I've swung every day except for yesterday. I always start out with wedges, with like the 56.
Good.
Chipping, pitch shots,
Good.
and then go to the longer clubs. So.
Good. And you can't really work with the driver in your sim, can you?
No, because I'll put holes in the wall and then I'll like flip out at me. Well, that one felt good.
That one looked good right there. That looked like
Well,
a
a little
good
left, but that one looked good.
That's all right. Warming up still, man. Warming
And I've
up.
also been, what I've been trying to do with the woods is trying to swing very softly too, not try to kill it.
Okay. Okay.
Because just been trying to let the club do the work for me, Tim.
That is what that instrument is there for, to help us. So has Alex been playing any golf with you at all? No?
She's been busy because at her job,
Mm-hmm.
she got a new boss, and her current boss went on maternity leave, so her work's doubled.
Oh.
And also, she's one of those people that will be like, "It's too hot outside," you know what I mean?
I know.
But now when it gets cooler, she'll play again. And then my brother's moving down,
Oh,
so yeah, I was gonna get him a lesson with you.
great.
So my brother plays a lot of golf.
What's his name?
Guillermo.
Guillermo. Nice.
Oh. What happened to the screen? Did someone break it?
There's a hole in it. So yeah, there's a big tear in it right here. So
Oh, damn.
this is kind of his way of stopgapping it, I guess. I'm sure these things are expensive. I can only imagine what
Yeah.
that cost.
Someone probably came in and started speed training.
What's that?
Someone came in and started doing speed training with their
Yes.
while
Boom.
driving and just probably put a hole through it.
Yeah, I mean, he's got some guys in here that just absolutely go hard at it. I'm
Mhm.
like, come on, guys. I mean,
Oh, have you heard anything else about Silverado?
mm-mm.
No? Oh, I like that one.
I mean, I think I heard somebody say that they want like almost $5 million for it. I mean, that's the last rumor I heard. So it's just more rumor than anything. But
Mhm.
I'm like, where's the value in it? I mean, I know it's land, but there's no carts, there's
Yeah.
no equipment, there's no water pump.
So someone wants to make it a golf course still? or like,
I mean,
or they're just trying to sell the land?
I think they're just trying to sell the land. I don't think, the people that own it, I don't think really care if it's a golf course or.
Or not? They just want to make the money back. Yeah.
They're investors, you know,
Yeah.
so it's sad, but that's the
Yeah,
reality.
it sucks because I tell Alex, like, sometimes I just want to play, like, I want to play Silverado. I love playing it. It was right there. Wasn't too long of a course. Never usually too busy if you get the right time.
Yeah.
And it's just, I don't know, it sucks. Because now I have to go out to, like, Lexington Oaks, which I don't mind playing, but that one's a lot busier.
Yeah.
You know?
Not nearly as friendly, you know what I mean?
And not,
You get- you get
Silverado's
kind of
very,
that-
like, laid back.
Yeah.
It's lax, like. So, yeah.
Who knows? If I was the city, I'd wrestle it from them and turn it back into a course, but they're a bunch of cowards on that city council.
Really?
Yeah. Just a bunch of.
What's the carry on these?
Let's take a look.
Oh, right there on the
Well, you
left.
got your total right there, but we don't have our
Yeah.
carry.
Cause I see on the left right there.
Low point, good. Let's take a look and see. Carry 219 with a 7-wood. Jeez Louise, dude, that's huge. I mean, you got almost 250 out of a 7.
Yeah.
I mean, not to say that's where we want to be exactly, but
Mm-hmm.
you know, you're hitting woods like that. I mean, at many courses that you're playing, you're not going to need to hit a driver.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's been my issue, Tim, on those more narrow holes that are not driver friendly.
Mhm.
I just haven't been confident with the wood, so I've been with an iron, which then leaves me a longer approach shot. You know, so I want to have that like backup wood on the tee. We're like, okay, it's a little bit narrow. I don't want to hit the driver. I can go with the 7 wood.
Gotcha.
And I like hitting a 7 wood. It's just.
So let's take a look here. I just want to take a look at a few things here. You've hit 10 shots. Let's give it a fair go here. That's somewhat of a fair go. Doesn't look like our path is over the top, but it does look like it's excessively out to the right though a little bit. Okay. So
Is that what's causing that like to the left too?
Correct. So your path is so far to the right here when you make contact with the ball with the face being closed at any sort, it just puts so much spin on it that it just gets it going left. So we want to we want our path to be positive, okay? But I'd much rather it be in the area of like 1 or 2 degrees out to the right a little bit, and that way the face angle kind of matches what my path is. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But when I start to get that way out over here to the right, like I know I'm swinging way out here to the right, your body knows that it needs to close the face rapidly, and boom, here we go. Right. So, but if you know, it's just one of those things. If I can feel more like I'm swinging this way, I don't feel like I need to manipulate the club face. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's kind of take a look at a few other things. I just want to kind of see what the low point was.
Yeah. I mean, hey, this is a lot better than the last lesson we had.
Absolutely.
So, like I said, I've been practicing, and I just feel the most comfortable out of the woods with the 7 wood.
It just takes time,
Yeah.
and that's it. It's the big thing is that I tell my students, it takes time for these changes to come through. I mean, we've been working together for what, almost 2 years now.
Yeah.
So, and I've seen a lot of changes, but it takes that amount of time to get there.
Yeah.
Where's my? What you looking for?
Did I not bring in my energy drink?
I didn't see one. You can go out
Yeah, let me show that.
and. Okay.
Wakes me up this early.
Yeah, I get you, man. Oh, that guy's sweet.
Also, I got a new car too.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. I was like, who's this?
I ended up canceling Hunter's Green too. I just wasn't playing it enough for the money I was paying.
What was it?
It's like 600 a month,
$600 a month?
almost 700.
But you were getting the package where you couldn't really play in the morning, though, could you? Like you
Well,
had-
because they had the older members had preferred tee times, so there's certain tee times like 7 a.m. to 9 to 10 that were reserved for like the older members, that the ones that have been there forever, like the more rich people. So like I could literally, the ladies I could play earliest is like 11, and even then it'd be packed. And I liked it, but I just couldn't get my money's worth. So.
Yeah.
And I told Alex, like, until she wants to move to a gated community, if we move to a neighborhood with a golf course, I'll join that one. But until then, I don't want to join another club unless I'm like living in the neighborhood.
Well, I'd wait till, what is it, that, Three Rivers?
What's private though?
With the course or the community?
The course. I read
yeah.
it was private.
Yeah, but if you move in there, don't you
Well, we don't want a new build. She wants an older build.
She wants an older build?
Yeah, because like new builds, they've just been rushing through them. A
I
lot of issues.
agree.
And we have like a newer build, so I can like relate. So
I agree. I can completely.
she really
agree.
likes Lexington Oaks though. So
Lexington Oaks. Okay.
for she, like I said, she wants a gated community for when we have kids.
Mm-hmm.
She just likes the security.
What is Lexington gated?
Some of them are.
Okay. Because I'm sitting here thinking I've been down there. I'm like, no.
Some of them are, not all.
Some of them are. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have never wandered through the community.
Mhm.
I've just kind of gone to the golf course, if you know what I mean. All right, big guy. So
And you said the low point's good?
low point's looking good. Swing path is just a little bit out to the right. Okay, so we want to sure that up a little bit. Let's.
You know the craziest shot I've seen with the wood tin at
Uh-huh.
Valspar? Was it Carl? It was, who's the guy from Taiwan? The golfer?
Are you talking about?
Kevin Yu?
Hmm.
Or Carl Wan?
Okay.
I think he was, I don't know, one of the guys, he had you know that par 5 on the back 9?
Mm-hmm.
That long ass one, he hit a shot right into the woods, pulled out a 3-wood,
Mm-hmm.
smacked it on the green 2 feet for eagle. Yeah, it's a crazy shot.
That's insane.
Yeah, there's something at another level.
Okay.
And Justin Thomas had that too, but he fell apart in the last like 3 holes, and Hovland won.
Yep, we see that. Very good. Start again. Place a single. I don't need to do that, guys. That's not what iPhone's on. So give me a swing here, and hopefully this one will capture it for us.
Okay.
Okay. We got the iPad too, so we just like to have that in here.
That one I went too high up. I mean, you can tell. That one I was swung too down on it, is what I mean.
Okay. So let's take a look here.
You doing John wrong?
We got John Rahm here.
With the iron or with the wood?
He's got a wood, but we can change that. Well, you'd probably have more of a setup for an iron than you would a driver. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Right? I mean, I don't think he's going to have a 7 wood in his.
No, it could be anyone with a wood. Just to see, like any of these guys with a wood. It could be anyone.
I don't know if we got anybody with a fair wood.
Kevin, no.
No,
He's got a wood in the picture.
That's it.
No,
You
with
do
the
have-
driver.
I don't know if we got anything here. Let's see. No.
Good searches for golfers, maybe.
Oh, here, yeah, driver.
Driver.
Driver,
and,
7 iron. Pitching wedge.
Pitching
Pitching
that's
wedge.
interesting. Pitching wedge, yeah.
Yeah, okay. At least we're getting.
B. Westwood, maybe? Or Luke Donald? No.
Driver.
Lucas Herbert? Driver.
Driver. Well,
I almost ran into Pavone at
Who?
Moss Park. Matthew Pavone was walking from the driving range
oh yeah?
to the putting green, and I was walking and looking. I almost like just fucking.
Smashed him.
Yes, I almost smashed him. I was like, oh my bad. I was like, nothing. I was like, he was right. I almost like smashed him because he was just in the zone.
Mm-hmm.
About before he teed off.
Yeah.
Going to the putting green, I just almost smashed him.
I had a buddy of mine. He's I think he's 6'4". Yeah, 6'4", about 250, 260 pounds. Big guy, right?
Mhm.
And we're at Trump Drought. We're coming around this corner, right? And he's just walking like he is. And Jordan Spieth comes the other way, and he almost just barrels that guy down. And And when you see Jordan Spieth, you're like, oh, he's not a small guy. But when you see him in person next to him, you're like, wow, he looks like a spider dude, man. So it was interesting, man. You going to any tournaments this year?
I want to go to the Miami Championship at Trump Doral because I want to see the PGA players at Doral. Doral's a fun course to watch them play.
Oh, it's a long course, man.
I've seen a lot of them like melt down and get angry. Neiman was like flipping the fuck out. We watched them on one hole at 10, 3 water shots.
What?
On like that, the second or third par 4. He had like, I think it was like 3 water shots. Dude, he was just like losing it. Ended up like double bogeying. And then we watched Dustin Johnson on 18, ended up with a 9.
Holy cow.
And he had the lead too. And he lost 9 strokes. So.
All right, let's jump on in here and take a look, big guy, and see what we're kind of doing here a little bit. Looks like we got a little bit too much movement going on, okay? So as we kind of go here, let's take a look. All right, so one thing I see here a little bit as we kind of go, it looks like you're getting your chest and arms a little bit too far down and your hands are getting stuck back behind you a little bit. Is that what you kind of see there as well?
Yeah.
Okay. And then right there, okay, is as far as we need to turn our shoulders.
Okay.
Okay. So we need to kind of get these arms and shoulders to kind of match up a little bit. Okay. So if I got you right here with your shoulder turn, okay, and then your arms be up in front of you, okay, so you see how they're back behind you. If I got them up in front of you, okay, we get more leverage with our arms and we don't have to turn our shoulders as much. Does that make sense? Or over rotate, basically. As we kind of come through here.
How does the hip turn look?
It looks a little excessive.
What, a little too much?
A little too much.
Okay.
Okay, but here's kind of the big thing. You see this lift? This is where you're trying to get your arms into the position that I just talked about. Does that make sense? And then what happens is that lift carries you forward as you go through, and then you can see that your head's going to kind of go up and away here, and your arms are going to try to take you in that spot. Just a little bit ahead of the ball as we come through, just a smidge. Okay, and we got to kind of maintain that structure with our arms just a little bit better.
So do you think what's causing that, like you said, is me just putting my arms and shoulders way too far back?
Correct. So to me, what I see or what I would say is like you're trying to reach too far back. Does that make sense?
So maybe like shorten the swing a little bit?
Well, I think we could shorten up the swing just a little bit, but the big thing is, and we take a look down the line here, I think the big issue for us is, and this is what I kind of see here just a little bit, is I think we're getting our arms too far inside and it's kind of more of like this. Does that make sense? Okay. And then what happens as you get here, you know you're kind of stuck, so you kind of lift up a little bit. Does that make sense? Okay. And then as you kind of go to get that club started, your head starts moving, or everything moves this way. So you kind of go like this. Does that make sense a little bit right there? Okay. But if I can get your arms, right, instead of getting in here, okay, more here and up, okay, you see how my shoulders will turn to a good natural spot. And then if I have my arms, you see how much further away that is from the ball, from my head, compared to like this and then trying to lift up. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's take a look. Okay. And I think that's why I say I think the hip is over rotating just a little bit. I think you're getting your hip in a good position. It's just this upper part starts to mess up the lower part. Does that make sense a little bit? Okay. Let's continue to look through here just a little bit. Okay. Right, so like your first move here, right, is like everything kind of goes down and away. You see how much you're dropping there?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not one of those things where I want to be starting it off like this. Does that make sense? Okay, that's what I'm kind of seeing. It's got to be kind of more of that motion where the hands and chest and arms kind of move like this, right? I'm not really moving down. right? But once I get here, I'm gonna start to really get my shoulders to rotate in this position, okay? Instead of kind of starting off by doing this. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay? All right. So set up for me, big guy.
So what is, yeah, I was gonna ask, what does that feel like?
That's what we gotta get you to.
And I've been also lining up like you told me before with kind of like the ball right over the left chest.
Okay, we're going to take a look at the ball position here in just a second. It may be a little too far back, and maybe that's why you're trying to get your chest back behind it a little bit, from what I see in the video. Okay. Okay, so do me a favor, without making any of the changes that we talked about, just move a little bit this way. Move it up in your stance a little bit. Okay. How does that feel as far as what you see and what you feel?
It feels, I mean, I don't know, like it feels.
Okay. Do me a favor, just give me a small turn, okay, like you would. Okay, go ahead. Does it seem easier to get behind the ball there?
Yeah. I feel like I don't have to like, I guess, throw myself because it's closer to here. I have to end up throwing the club.
Correct. We don't have to move our body so far. Like if I'm here, right? So if the ball position's here, I only have to turn like this. I'm back behind it, right? If I get here, then I'm going to have to kind of do this to get back behind it in that same position. Does that make sense? Okay, so one, I think the ball position's a little too far back, and I think that's why we're getting our chest back behind it. We know we need to do that, okay? But the other part is how do I get you to feel where your hands need to kind of be, right? Where our arms and everything need to be. And I think that's what you're asking, correct?
Yeah.
So let's do this for me, okay? Because I want to take a look down the line and then I'm going to give you that feel. Sound good?
Yeah.
Okay, so I want you to give me a regular old swing here. I'm going to take it down the line here.
So would this be better ball position than like here, Tim?
Yeah, so just move it up a half an inch or an inch in your setup and just let's give that a shot. Does that make sense? Okay, and let's just see how our movements start to come. No. So here, set up for me. Okay. Good. All right, go ahead and give me a swing whenever
I
you're
was just
ready.
gonna do like a, okay.
So let's take a look and see where. So you get a little bit under the plane. You see that? Okay. And that would probably start the part where we start to get to the inside. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I should be like where that line is right there.
Right. So if we look at Max Homa here, right? Watch his hands here. Okay. You see how his hands stay on that line and kind of come straight back towards the camera?
Yeah.
Okay. Yours kind of go down and under, like this. Okay. That's your movement pattern with your wrists. Okay. Okay. Inside at this point. Okay. All right. So as you can kind of see right here, right, you've got way too much wrist flex in your wrist. Okay. You see where you're getting this cupping right here. Okay. That's way too excessive right there. Okay. And the club's across the line. Okay. So you're going to have to kind of whip that thing back to kind of get it back on plane. Okay. If you look at Max Homa here, right, now I know he's got an iron, but it's going to be kind of more suitable what we're doing here, right? If we look at his left wrist, you see how he's got a nice flat left wrist right there? Okay. And if we take a look at his club, you can see that it would be much more of this idea, okay? If I kind of grab this, okay, and think about this in terms of a chain, okay? All right. So here's the ball, here's my hands, here's the club head, okay? As I get up to the top, okay, there should be an order to things, club head, hands, ball. So my hands are behind the ball, the club head is behind my hands. Okay? For you, it would be a little bit opposite. Okay? It would be the ball, the head, and then the hands. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we need to kind of reverse that order. So our hands and our club head is behind our hands. And you see what happens to my wrist when I do that?
Yeah.
Okay, but once I start to do this, you can see I get that huge cupping in my wrist.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? I'm not going to say that's the worst thing in the world, but it's really tough. You've got to be somebody who's going to have to drop that club down like this. Okay? And that's a lot of work. It'd be a lot easier just to get that thing set so it's flat, and then we can kind of go from there.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So, first things first. How do we start the club back, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Any questions right there? Anything
No.
you saw, like, hey, what's this, what's that?
No.
Okay.
Just wanted to use some alignment sticks too.
What's that?
Wanted to use some alignment sticks too. That's alright.
You want to use them?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been practicing with them at home, so.
Do you want it like this or?
That's fine.
Okay. Okay, so let's set on up here real quick for me, please. So, for you, right, the feeling is as you come on in here, it's more like this,
Mm-hmm.
right? Okay, that's just a little bit too inside, okay? So I need you to kind of feel like, kind of did this, right? I want you to just take the club back and push the ball back. Okay, feel where your hands are.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, feel how they're going back.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that again. All right, so we're just going to push the ball back, and all you're going to try to get a sense for, instead of getting your hands in here,
Just having it further out like that.
correct, right? Just feel like it's going straight back. Okay?
Okay.
Feel like there's a chain from the butt of your club to your waist, and you're going to keep that taut. But once I go inside, that would be slack. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Okay? I don't want us to start doing this, okay? Does that make sense? I want us to feel like we're going straight back.
Okay.
Okay? Here, I'm going to do this to you. I'll really do this. So here, close your wrist against it. There you go. Now, try to maintain that. Yeah. You feel that?
Yeah. And so here's where I'd be essentially
That's your start.
start point.
Correct. That's your start. That's where you're getting off of right there. Okay? Your first move is inside. That's where you need to be.
And right over my right foot.
You're over your, yeah, right
Yeah.
right there's where we want to be. That first foot and a half or whatever it is. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So there you go. Do it again. Good. 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 Mm-hmm. All right. Now, if you tried to whip it to the inside, right? Try to get to the inside like you normally do. Okay? You feel how normal that kind of feels a little
Yeah.
bit? Okay? There you go. Good. Good. Okay. So what I would suggest doing, okay, is get yourself set up just like that. Have Alex come on in, put that golf ball in there, and then just practice that, right?
Okay.
Feel that motion, right? It's going to feel like, set up for me. Okay. And kind of ride with me here for a second.
Okay.
If there was an elastic band that was attached to the face of your club, you'd have to pull that back like this. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. You wouldn't pull that to the inside. You'd pull that straight back to get the tension.
Mhm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. And once we get that thing going for that first foot or so like this of the face going back, keeping those hands on our path, then we need to start thinking about hinging up and stuff
Okay.
like that. Okay. But the big thing is for you is that you get the hands inside real quick. Okay. So give me a couple practice swings here and kind of feel like we're getting that club. Okay. Yep. Good. And can you see why your path would be so far out to the right now
Yeah.
with that? Okay, so if I get you started more neutral, you're going to finish more neutral.
I can also see it's easier to like swing through. Like, it's easier to like.
Keep your path, right?
Yeah.
Instead of being way out over here and then trying to, flip the face a little bit. Okay? All right, big guy, give me about 4 swings here, okay?
Okay.
Okay, I want you to give me 4 swings, 4 good swings where we're feeling that club going more straight back than to the inside, okay? And then we'll take a little energy drink.
Well,
So here we go right now.
Yeah.
Aloha.
yeah, the Lonnie's are pretty good here. That one.
Is that what it is, Alani?
Yeah.
Looks like aloha to me. And we're playing the ball maybe just a little bit up in our setup, just a smidgen.
Like that?
Yeah, and that way we don't feel like we have to turn so far behind the ball.
Yeah, that was a lot better. It was to the left, but nowhere near as like the other shots.
Nope. No. See, look where our smash factor is, right? We're getting into the 140s, where we're at like the 130s in the last couple shots, even when they're long.
Mhm.
Okay? Good. How did it feel with having the ball up a little bit?
Good.
Okay.
I felt like I didn't have to like you said, kind of swing my body into it.
Good. Good. All right, let's just focus on those 2 things for right now, okay? Let's
Okay.
not put too much cake in the mix. Too much mix in the cake.
Oh. Good too.
That's okay. That was a good swing. Path is getting a little bit down now. Okay, it's at 3. That's somewhat reasonable. I like that. Better than 5 or 6 or 7.
Can you get another one?
Yeah.
Just to like know exactly where to line up my foot.
Oh, you want to do?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, there we go. Good, 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 good.
Because I practice with them. I have like always one here
Mhm.
and one this way. So
Good.
I just keep it, and one right here as well.
Here, I'll get one. Just like this for visual aids for you.
Yes,
There
perfect.
we go.
Thank you.
Okay. But I can see where this kind of drill right here a little bit, and it's a good drill. I like the exit point, but don't get too lost in trying to bring it too far inside. I think that's might have been where you kind of went through that
Okay.
drill. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Just wanted to kind of touch on that just a little bit. Okay, so feel like the club's going straight back. Yeah, there you go. Good.
Oh, that one felt good.
Look at that guy. Look at that guy, man. Look at the path and face. They match up.
Mhm.
Okay, it's a little bit of a fade, but I'm fine with that. buddy.
Yeah, I'm fine with that too. You can talk to the fade, so.
Correct. Give me one more, then take a little Alani break. Sound good. Look
Yeah.
good. Is good. And that's much more. I know we hit one that was like 240 or something like this, but
Yeah,
this
I
is
know.
much more where I'd
I'd
rather
rather-
see a 7 would be landing at 205 to 211. But the bigger thing is, if I can give you 210 down the middle like this on the courses that you're playing, you're going to eat your friends alive,
Yeah.
right? Because you guys aren't playing the back tees, are you?
No, we play usually like whites.
Okay,
We
good.
usually play like. It depends, yeah. Well, especially with my buddies, I'll be playing like one of them can't hit too far,
Mm-hmm.
so I'll probably play like second, third from the back,
Okay.
and even then he'll still be dropping with us all the time.
I got you, but still, I mean, for recreational golf, if I can put you 210 down the middle,
Oh, I'll take that all day.
oh, buddy, you're going to be having fun on the course, man. And look at that smash factor, man. That's the highest one I've seen on you yet today. Good job. Good work. Keep it
So
up.
would you say 210 like when using a 5-wood as well? This is kind of the ball position.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. I don't think it's going to vary terribly too much from a 5 wood to a 7 wood. You know, that might be a preference thing, but we definitely, for you, I think you're just getting the woods too far back, chest gets too far back, we get stuck. So you just gotta kind of move it up a little bit where it feels a little bit annoying, to be honest with you. It gives us that, you know, chasing it down.
Oh, that one I came to inside.
Okay. A little quick off the top, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Why don't you take a break for just a sec? Give yourself a drink real quick. Okay. Alex ever get in the sim at all?
Once in a while, but she's been doing those like group fitness classes that women like to do.
Mm-hmm.
She does a lot of those. 'Cause,
Okay.
like, the one nurse I was telling you, my buddy's fiance,
Mm-hmm.
works at Advent Health. So
Okay.
she got a free membership, and then Alex pays like, I think like $20 a month, and just does classes there all the time. Like
Okay.
she has a class at 9 o'clock, like a cardio, like weightlifting class.
That's
So
really cool,
She was
man.
doing those. But I think, like I said, once it gets cooler, she'll start playing golf again.
It was hot this summer, man.
Yeah.
I mean, let's not call anybody weak. It was hot, man. We had a heat dome on us for almost a month, man.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, so fun. Don't feel like you're getting too far back. You just need to turn up. There you go.
I knew I pulled that one. I did. It's okay.
Okay. Path was good. Okay. Face angle just wonky.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Alright, get that ball feeling like it's annoyingly up in our setup, okay?
Mm-hmm. I think I put it a little too back there in my stance.
Okay. Alright.
Like that, Tim, right? So it'd be like,
Mm-hmm. Correct.
oh, I just went too fast. I should have slowed it down.
Just gotta slow it down a little bit. We're not
Yeah.
trying to kill it, right? If you just make solid contact, you're gonna hit it 200, 205 yards, okay? Let the club head do the work for us, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right, good smooth swing. Here we go. Up in our setup, right? Hands going straight back. Okay, feel like we're holding that ball in there. Good.
So I'm just like making sure what it feels like.
Here we go. Good.
Well, not as far, but that's fine. I went straight, so.
Okay. Kind of hit it a little thin?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Let's
Yeah.
take a look at that guy real quick. Let's see.
I hit it. Like, I just could tell once I made impact, it was like thin. It didn't feel as good.
All right.
I thought I hit it like worse though.
Got back on into the inside here a little bit.
Can you put that golf ball again?
Yeah.
Like, I just want to keep practicing that.
Yeah, absolutely. And then I'm gonna give you another drill here in just a sec. That's gonna kind of help eliminate that as well. So come on over here, get yourself set up, big guy. But yeah, I think this one gives you the best feel. The other one's gonna give you feedback. If that
Mhm.
makes sense. There you go. Okay. Good. So if I was the catcher, right? Feel like you're swinging that back to the catcher's mitt, right?
Mhm.
Boom. Right. Boom. Good. Right, and if I had a line like right here, okay, you can see your hands are staying on that path, right? Okay, they're not going under that line, they're not going above that line. They're just hanging on that line. Good. All right, now let's, I want to give you another drill. So if I can see that club real quick for you. Okay, so if we're somebody that's getting to the inside a little bit, we need to have something that kind of gives us negative feedback, basically, okay? So for you, what I would do is I'd get like a little space here against the wall, okay? But once I take the club, if I got in here, you can tell that I've taken it in too far, right? So it'd be kind of more like what we're working on here, getting our hands to go back, right? And then feeling like I'm going to stay against this wall or move up against this wall. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe you give yourself a little bit more room here, but getting feet here and then up. Does that make sense? Okay. So come on over here. Any questions right there, Cisco?
No.
Okay. All right, so give yourself a little bit of some space there.
So like this much?
Yeah, now look, just kind of start with that, right? There you go. Do that one more time for me, please. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Now that's a drill I want you to do a mess of,
Okay.
right? What do you notice about your chest?
It's not too like, I don't know.
You're turning more around your spine than you are throwing your chest over your right leg. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, we do want to have our chest more over our right leg than anything, but we don't need to kind of...
Also, I feel like I'm standing up straighter too.
Yeah, so here's what I want to kind of show you, right? So if we kind of go... I think it's on these. Watch where your club is. Right? So when we talked about it, right? Here's your club head, behind your hands, hands behind the ball. Okay? That's the order that we want to have right there. So that's where we want to be. See where you're at right there?
Yeah.
Okay? Look where your wrist is.
It's nice and flat too.
Yeah, right? So it's matching this. You see how it's matching that club face right there?
Yeah.
Okay? So that's going to be a lot easier for us to square up that club face, right? So your path is getting okay, right? But your face angle is getting wonky. And that's why we get over here a little bit, right? So if I can get this wrist to match up here, it's going to be a lot easier for you to turn down and through and hold that angle. Okay? So does that give you a good feel of what we're trying to talk about right there?
It does.
Okay. All right, so let's do that a few more times, okay? I want you to get used to that, okay? Now, what I would kind of suggest is for, at least for the next 2 weeks or a month or so, work on this drill. Get your body used to it, okay? It's going to take time because you're very used to getting that club to the inside and getting in like this, okay? But once I get you to kind of turn up a little bit and stay a little bit more taller, then you're going to be able to deliver that ball a lot better. Does that make sense, big guy?
Yeah.
All right, good, good,
I
good,
like
good.
that. When I have a ball tube, it's like having the ball to like visualize.
That's fine. If that works for you, I'm absolutely fine with that. Yeah, very good.
Also, this feels like it's less effort too. That makes sense.
Yeah, there's not so many moving.
There's not much strain. I feel like the other one feels like a little bit forced. And I feel like I don't have to think as much about turning my hip too.
Right, it keeps it locked in place, right? But
Yeah.
but if we come up off the wall a little bit, come a bit, right? And if you give me your old kind of movement and give me so you feel the difference, right?
Yeah.
If you get really inside and really long, you feel the strain on your hip then?
Yeah.
Okay. But I can already tell those changes are starting to come through because your wrist is getting in a much better position. Good, good. Good. Up to the top, stop. Good. So now you feel how your left wrist is there. Your club face is back behind your hands are behind the ball. Really good. Now we can deliver that in the proper sequence.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, big guy, you ready to hit a few balls?
Yeah.
Okay. Any questions?
No? Just I'm really probably gonna do the hell out of that drill.
That's fine.
I can do it with that was an iron too, right?
Yes, absolute. Driver, iron, everything. We just remember we don't want to, you know, if this is my swinging plane, I want to stay on it. I don't want to get in like this. So it works with every club.
Okay.
Okay. Come on, big guy. I think we're on the right path here.
Oh, that felt good.
Woo! What about that, pal?
That felt great. Yeah, I'm gonna do the fuck out of that drill.
That's it, man. Good job. Good job. Let's keep going.
Yeah, I'll take a shot like that all day.
Yeah, wait till you get to play, man. You're gonna have fun. You're gonna have a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's crazy because out of all my friends, I'm the most improved one too.
All right. Well, I'm
Yeah.
sure you're the one working the hardest.
Yeah, but most of them don't really practice. Some of them are just the weekend golfers, you know?
I mean, you're getting lessons. You got a sim. You're dedicated to it.
Yeah.
You know, that's great. That's what you got to be.
Mhm.
It's a tough game, man.
It is. It's a fun game. Oh, I went too fast there. I think I came above my hands back there.
It's all right.
It's okay. It's okay.
Let's keep going. You're doing good.
It's okay. It's okay.
Slow it down just a little bit, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I know it's very easy once we learn a new move that we want to take that on out, but we just got to kind of work on those feels a little bit, okay? You're going to get the distance. You're a big, strong kid, so you're going to get it.
Like that, that one good.
There you go. Right? That's down the middle, pal.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. Look at our path now. That's pretty well zeroed out. Any questions?
No? Okay. Just keep practicing.
There you go. There you go. You're doing great, man. All right, feel like it's up in our setup, right?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
That one felt good too. Oh, well, you know what? At least it's the opposite side, so
Yeah.
that one felt good too. Just a
Yeah.
little bit.
Good job right there. I mean, a little bit of a face opening, but
Yeah.
good job. The path is doing, the big thing is I'm seeing the path has really come down to being closer to neutral instead of being 5 to 7 degrees out to the right.
Yeah.
And that tells me that your hands are coming straight back instead of getting to the inside. And that's big, right? Got to have our start correct. There you go.
I went too fast there.
Hands got a little bit
Yeah.
to the inside, okay? Did
Yeah.
you feel that?
Yeah. I can tell too because when I do it, after I swing, I end up feeling a little bit more like off balance. That's
Right.
kind of the giveaway there. Like I knew I hit that to the left.
Gotcha. Perfect, perfect.
Well, the other one, when I hit him good, I don't feel like as off balanced. I feel more.
Feel like you're chasing it down the fairway, right?
Yeah.
Like it's more like this finish instead of kind of coming off
Yeah.
off the mound, right?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Hands going straight back. There you go.
Like that one, I knew I came. I just knew, like, it's okay. I knew I put.
Club came in just a little bit, but looking much better than where we were before. Okay.
And I like how my head also there is not like, I feel like before the other one, my head would already been like moved more closer to the circle there, you know, on that one.
Yeah, your head was moving a lot more on our previous.
Yes. Well, on this one, it's not moving as much. It's not where you want it to be, obviously, but it's closer to the circle.
Correct, correct. What I'd like to kind of see here as you get on up here to this area is have this, if I had somebody put a wall here, right there, you'd kind of move your head back behind it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But your head kind of moves up and into it, and that's why you get your low point so low at times. And that's why we don't get our launch angle as high as we want, because our head's kind of moving in front of it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I know Max is hitting an iron here, right? But watch his head as he comes through here. It kind of stays back behind it a little bit as he comes through, okay?
Yeah.
All right, so that's something that you got to kind of work on. You got to kind of feel like your head, I wouldn't want to say works in reverse per se, but you want to feel like your head's kind of behind the ball at impact. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so I like to think of it like this, okay? Here's my demonstration of it. If this was a, let's just imagine there's a tree here, right? And if I had an axe in my hand, there's nobody I know that would hit that tree that would get their head in front of the tree with the axe. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I would be more like this. As I'm hitting that tree, my head would be behind it. Does that make sense? That's where I'm going to get the most leverage and power right there. So that's my idea of kind of thinking about it. Does that make sense, at least when I say it like that? Okay, so imagine that you have an axe in your hand, right, and that you're chopping wood down here, and you would have your head behind that as you would strike it. Does that make sense a little bit? Oh, I can't see. It's okay.
Like that one, I knew I pulled it left, but I didn't feel like as off balance afterwards.
Okay.
Maybe I was hitting out of the bunker there, but
Well, I mean,
better than hitting all the way out of the other fairway.
correct. I think we got a little bit over the top there. Okay, just a smidge. Okay. But that's okay. That's probably why you didn't feel it going so far left. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because you had the path going to the left on it. All right.
That one felt good.
Ooh, that sounded real good, pal.
Yeah, that one felt great. Down the middle. Yeah, I think I'm gonna really focus on this drill.
Okay, let's do it again. Let's do it a few more times here. Okay, give yourself some space over there. Okay.
Let me get a ball too. I can visualize.
Yeah, that's fine. I like that idea. I've never thought of that, to be honest with you.
Because like sometimes I feel like some drills like, oh, it's good, but it's different when you put the ball in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
But with the ball, I'm visualizing like I am gonna hit it.
Gotcha. I like it. I love it. There you go. That's a good place to stop right there. There you go. Good. And do me a favor. Get your chin up just a little bit. There you go. Okay. Once again, chin up. Just and in your setup, get your chin up just a little bit for me, and try to get that left shoulder underneath your chin. There you go. Feel a little bit more degree of turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Good. Stay there. There you go. Just a smidge, okay? But I'm just trying to, does it seem like when I, yeah, there you go. Does it seem a little less stressful on that neck when I do that for you?
Yeah.
Okay. There you go, okay? There you go. Okay. All right. And try to maintain a little flex in that right knee, just a smidge for me. Feel how it's locked up a little bit there? There you go. Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. Whew. Let's hit a few more here, my man.
Mm-hmm.
Give you your prescription. What do you got on tap for the rest of the day, my
I
man?
have to work.
Work.
But I'm working from home, so. Okay. And
You want to do more of that drill, or you want to hit a few balls?
No, I want to hit a few balls.
Okay.
I'm gonna do this drill later today. I'll probably honestly just do the drill for the rest of the day when I'm done. Probably with the wood and an iron as well.
Well, I would do the two of them, right? I would do, this drill for, 3 or 4 minutes, okay? Don't get too tired out on it, don't get bored on it. And then, if you got Alex, just get that and put that ball in there. And then just for a couple minutes, feel that, right? Feel your hands going straight back, right? And not going to the inside, getting like this, flipping in, right? Just kind of going straight back and get that feel, right? And I think that's, I think the big thing for us is that if we can get you to get your hands to start on the right path instead of getting to the inside, then you can see that our club path starts to straighten out quite a bit. All right, big guy, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and do it to it.
Also, I'm glad I switched to overlap.
Okay.
I like low overlap. I do not miss interlock.
It's totally a feel, right? I would go crazy if I had the overlap. I would just be
Once I
absolutely
got
insane.
used to it, it's just so much easier. I used to do overlap and get messed up, and then this finger would be like burning or have like burns on it. And like overlap, I never had that issue.
Yeah, that's something my mentor and me have gone round and round about. He's an overlapper, I'm an interlocker, and he tells me all the benefits to it. And
Well, shout out to Harry Varden for this one.
yep,
The
I
Varden
love
grit.
it. I love it. Good job.
That one felt great. A little bit left, but that one felt good.
Good job.
And I can tell too when I come with my hands not inside out, because like I said, when I do it to inside out, I feel like when I come through, I'm more like, off balance
Yeah,
compared to doing it with my hands coming out how they should.
absolutely.
I have more balance
Yes.
through the swing.
And that's the whole key of it, right? Is that we're keeping our body in balance. Once I get this circle, right, in here, then I've made this thing oblong. Does that make sense, right? There's no, think about the planets. They go like this, right? But once one gets out of order, right, that's not going to come back to the same position. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Not that I know celestial mechanics, but...
Oh, that one like I can just tell. I topped it there. It's okay. There's gonna be bad swings. You just have to accept it.
There's going to be bad swings, but just get a little. I think the big thing is for the glue that we need to kind of have for this. The last part is just get some tempo, right? Get some rhythm. It seems like one's at a certain tempo, another one's at a different tempo.
Yeah.
Just try to get a little something in your head, maybe a saying or a thought or a song, but just get a little rhythm in there. I think that'll start helping us out. Right.
That one felt good too.
Good. So whatever little song you're singing in your head or whatever it is you're doing for...
No, actually, my swing thought is the hands thing right now. It's kind of sticking with it.
Perfect. Whatever's translating into mind. That's all we're trying to find right now. Good job. Okay. Hand pat.
I went too fast there.
It's okay.
Okay. great. I think
Wowzers, schnauzers.
I think my Q2 has to be right now. One like in the pre-swing for the feel, and then on the second go. Because if I done more than one, like on the other prior ones, I do more than one, I end up messing up.
Okay.
So I have to do like one to just.
Okay. Good. So having a little pre-shot routine or something
Yeah.
to kind of get you going. Great. I
At
love
least
that.
get that feeling like
Good.
before the swing, because then it's just the same feeling in swing.
Yeah. So hey, make sure that whenever you're playing, right, you're trying to harness that feel, right?
Mhm.
Try to get that feel before you just say, "Fuck it, I'm gonna hit it anyway."
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Right. Take the time to capture that feel, then go. Good. Good work.
Yeah. See, it's just again like
Perfect. Perfect.
little fade right there. That'll work.
Yeah, that's highly playable right there, Cisco. You go take me out to Tampa Palms right now and tell me that I get that on every par 4, I take it. Walk away.
Yeah.
Probably a 75.
And like it's good. It's gonna be good to have this club for dates that the driver isn't working too.
Yes.
Where I can have that tee shot that's still, you know, at least 200 or so.
Well, the big thing about that is it's a great tee, great club to have off the tee.
Yeah.
And the other thing is it really helps us on the par 5s too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It really gets us closer to that hole instead of saying, hey, I'm going to hit a 5-iron because I want to control it.
Yeah.
Right? And then we're getting an extra probably 50 yards or so. Harness that feel.
I knew I pulled that one left.
Okay.
I just knew. It was a little bit in.
Okay. But that's, you know, as far as, if that's as far left as we go, that's
fine with me.
We're in the rough, might be in a bunker or something like that, but we're not out of play.
Yeah, so maybe I might with this at first, Tim, you think line up closer to the right side of the tee box?
So if you're, hitting a draw?
Like, because I normally hit draws.
Okay, so let's talk about that real quick, and we'll just give you a real quick. So here's your tee box, okay, and we're gonna play from where you're at, right? Okay. If and I'll jump on in here real quick for you. Okay. Let me kind of, you stand right over there real quick. Sorry. All right. So this is my tee box. This is my fairway, right? If I'm going to hit a draw, okay, what we're kind of doing there, I want you aimed up on the left tee
On the
box.
left side? Okay.
So that gives us the greatest angle.
Okay.
Okay. If I'm hitting a fade, I want to get on the right tee box, and that will give me the greatest angle.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So whenever you're over there, if you're starting to play a draw, get to that left tee box.
Because that's usually always my miss is like a hook. That's
Okay.
usually I always hit to the left. Like
Okay.
it's a draw.
So here's what I would kind of suggest for course management ideas, right? If we're hitting a draw, I want you on that tee box side over there, on that far left side, okay? And the other thing is that we want to start looking at the rough fairway line every time, okay? If we hit it straight, we might be in the rough, but might be on the right side of the fairway. If we draw it, it gives us all this space over here to land. Okay? So give me a couple swings here, big guy, and kind of have that mental focus for me, all right? Good work.
You have another lesson coming up?
No, I was just watching a trash truck. No, after this, it's time to go mow grass and
No golf today?
no golf today. I gotta go pick up the little ones this afternoon.
Okay.
That's a process in itself, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know.
Oh my God, picking up kids from school, that's an hour and a half process.
Yeah. Okay, it's alright.
All right.
We'll get there.
Face angle just a little shut there, okay? Where are you looking at?
The right side of the fairway, like over here.
Good, okay?
I'm trying to visualize there. I'm trying to look at it once and then just do my routine.
Okay, good. All right. And swing towards that, okay? Make sure you swing towards it. Left.
Yeah, that was left.
Hands came inside.
Let's try one more. All right, this will be it.
One on this good one.
Okay.
That was left. It's okay. The hands came inside there.
Getting better on the start though, okay? Look where your start is. It's a lot better, okay? Yeah, right here's where your hands start to get inside there. You
Yeah.
see that? You see how the
Mhm.
face is open right there? It starts to get to the inside a little bit. That's where that wall drill is gonna really start to help you. Because right here, you're getting that motion right here, but we just gotta get you to get used to kind of having those hands inside our beam of light, you know,
Mhm.
right here. Keeping our hands here instead of getting them back behind us.
Can I get one more?
Absolutely. Right? Good.
Anything else there?
What did you
I
What did
think
you
it
feel
will-
with your hands though? That's the big
I
thing.
kept it more to the outside.
Good. Good. Give me one more, partner.
Okay.
One more. Okay. Try to make sure you get that feel.
Yeah, I'm trying to like visualize, okay, I'm gonna go to the right and just have that in my mind once
Okay.
and do my routine. Because I don't want to think about hitting it to the right after that.
No.
Because then I have too much in my head.
Correct. Correct. Just think about that hand path, okay? Focus on that hand path.
Yeah. It's okay. It'll just take practice and time. But I'll get it.
Take a little practice and time.
Mhm.
But let's talk about a few things that we kind of worked on here a little bit, okay? So first and foremost, right, get yourself like a little golf ball or something like that, put it inside your hands right here. And just as our start, right, for our first couple feet here, just feel like we're like this, okay? Kind of feel like our hands are kind of going straight back on that line, okay? It may, and I'll take it, you know, maybe it does or maybe it doesn't, but to me, it kind of feels like I'm kind of dragging the handle. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, instead of kind of having the handle flip away from me. So it just feels like I'm kind of dragging the handle just a little bit more. Let's talk about the other thing. So, club coming to the inside, get ourselves some space here. I like the idea that you have the ball here. I think that's a good idea, good visual for us. But let's make sure that as we kind of do this, right, we're here, right, and then we really want to kind of feel like once my shaft gets parallel to the ground, right here, okay, I want to try to keep my hands inside my beams of light, okay, my shoulders right here. So it's here and here, okay, so you can see my hands would still be in between my shoulders or in between the beam of light, right there, okay. But if I get here, right, you can start to see my hands start to go inside
Yeah.
where it needs to be, okay? So definitely right here and up, okay? What you're gonna notice, right, and as I talked about before, the way the chain should move is the club head should be behind the hands should be behind the ball, and then once we change that out, that's the order of things. But I don't wanna get to the point where I get like this, right? I get a lot of cupping in my left wrist. My hands are behind the ball, my club head's ahead of my hands,
Yeah.
right? And then it's just kind of trying to get that back.
Not everyone's John Daly.
No, he's an amazing,
We do
talented
one
individual.
more.
Yeah, go right ahead, big guy.
This is at my desk for like 6 hours.
I got you, man. I completely understand that. There you go, good.
That felt better.
Okay.
Yeah.
The big thing is I saw with your setup there is you had a nice flat left wrist when you took your practice. So make sure that you're working on that, okay? You'll see that in the video here for sure.
Sounds good. But yeah, my brother moves down the 4th, and I told him to get lessons.